Brian, good evening. First, I want to get your thoughts on the play of Ryan Fitzpatrick and also the performance by your defense.
I thought Fitz played well. We moved the ball efficiently in the first half. Could have been better in the second half, but I thought he made good decisions. I thought he ran it when he needed to run it. I just thought he had good command of the offense tonight. But it wasn't just Fitz. There's 11 guys on each snap, so the O-line played well. We got contributions from a lot of different guys: offensive line, the backs, tight ends, receivers. Everyone contributed. That's what you need to win in this league.
Coach, obviously, the first one of the season is always big. How did you see, your team kind of build off of that early lead with the 3 touchdowns on the first 3 drives and kind of take that kind of going forward in the game?
Well, we got off to a good start, something we've been, talking about. I think our staff did a good job offensively, defensively in the kicking game on a short week, getting the guys ready to go. Chan, Josh, Danny, a lot of credit goes to them for the work they did this week. But also the credit goes to the players. I mean, they put the work in, and then they did a good job with the communication, the fundamentals, the techniques, and they made plays out there tonight. But it was a total team effort: offense, defense, and special teams.
Flo, how satisfied were you with the pass rush tonight and 10 total quarterback hits on Minshew? That's got to be an encouraging sign, right?
Yeah, it's something obviously we've been working on. Anytime you get pressure, every team wants to get pressure on the quarterback. We were able to do that, tonight. And, there's some instances where it could have been better, but definitely improved from the previous weeks. But they've got a good O-line. They got a good quarterback. They got good skill guys. So that was it was a tough test for us. But, our guys, they came ready to play tonight. They played fast. They played physical. There's a lot of energy on the field. I'm sure you guys could see that. They were fired up, and they worked for. It was a short week, and we put a lot of time in as a team. And they did a lot of extra work this week. It was important for them, and they saw the fruits of their labor.
Flo, how important is this for this win to reinforce what you've been building and what you've been teaching and incorporating?
It's always important to, when you work hard for something and you see the fruits of that labor, like I just mentioned, it's a good thing. Hopefully, it builds confidence, but we got to continue to work the way we've been working and continue to grow as a team, as a staff, and it feels good to win. It definitely feels good to win, and I'm proud of these guys. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for our staff. I mean, these guys work tirelessly, and I'm excited for them. But yeah, as far as what we're trying to build, we're trying to win games every week, and they work hard for that.
Yeah. Coach, how important was the Roger Hill 4th down sack? What happened on that play?
Well, Josh made a really good call on that. He blitzed him. And, Kamu came free, his 4th down. It was a good play. Kind of, could have had a little bit of momentum there at the half. And kind of, we stopped him a little bit. It was a great play by Kamu. I thought he played well defensively. Again, we called his number, really right there and in the second half, and he stepped up, made tackles, and played fast. So, but he, along with a lot of other guys defensively, whether it's Van Ginkel to Sealer, obviously X had the big play at the end, Bobby, but it's a total team effort. We need to just continue to build, to work as a team, as a unit. And contributions from different guys. I think we're not a one-man show here. And no team is. We need contributions from everyone. And if we continue to do that, hopefully we can continue to improve and get better.
Do you feel like that the lack of preseason may have affected you guys a bit more? I know it's not an excuse, but you're starting to – certainly the offense, second half on from last week has looked much better. The defense picked it up today. Just simply being around each other more than you have been, did that help you?
mean, look, anytime you can go through experiences as a group, it helps. But again, we're not going to make any excuses or point fingers about, what preseason we did or didn't have. We're just going to try to, move on day to day and get better. These guys, they know what it takes to improve and get better and try to win in this league. It's not easy. It's about coming in on a daily basis and, working on whatever it is, whether it's a fundamental as simple as throwing and catching to a complex scheme defensively, offensively, or in a kicking game. Our guys, they work for that. And when you do that, you put yourself in position to try to have some success. And I think that's what our guys have done.
Hey, Coach, Kava Inouye had, the fumble strip and the recovery there and turned into a touchdown there. What can you say about his performance bouncing back after last week and also, the complimentary play there for you guys?
Complimentary football is always – that's how you win in this league. So you can back them up or win the field position battle and win the time of possession battle by getting first downs offensively and turn the ball over defensively. That's how you win in this league. And that was a good play by Kyle, and but it wasn't just Kyle. It's never just one person on a play. I'm not sure who else was. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure someone else had a really good rush. They might have pulled somebody else off of Kyle, and Kyle popped in there. But it was a good individual play, and what we need is on every snap 11, really good individual plays and 11 guys trying to win their matchup. And when we get that consecutively, we get good results. Or normally you get good results. Sometimes you don't. When you don't, you just move on to the next play. And believe that getting 11 guys on the same page in the right direction, good communication, good fundamentals, good technique. I think the guys believe that if we do that, we'll have good plays. So it's important for each of them to try to do that, not only for themselves, but for the guy next to them.
Brian, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about your offensive line. Obviously, 2 rookies are out there starting, but it looked, especially in the first half, like you guys were controlling the line of scrimmage. What were you seeing out of your line tonight?
The entire line. I know a lot of focus is on the rookies, but Ted Karras, E. Flowers, Jesse, those guys. I think all of them are these guys are competitive. They're tough. They're smart. It's important to them. I think there's a lot of leadership in that room, and the young guys just follow their lead, and I think they understand that that's a unit. All basically not individuals, but one unit, and they try to play that way. And I think we had some success early in the game. I wish we would have ran it better in this, really second quarter on. That's something we'll talk about and try to get improved this week or tomorrow and this week. But I like what I saw out of that group. I haven't watched the tape yet, so I'm sure there's be something that we can coach and correct. It's by no means was it a perfect game. I saw a couple penalties, which we'll try to get those corrected. So, but hopefully we're moving in the right direction.